about 60 years before the tragedy of Karbala. The Prophet was the first one who started this tradition of crying for Imam Hussain alayhi salam. Salama narrates, she says, one day I saw Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi. He went to his room. He told me, Salama, I need some time between myself and my Lord. This is his moment of meditation with Allah. Please, I don't want you to allow anyone to disturb me. I'm going to close the door and I need these moments with my Lord. Make sure no one disturbs me in the following moments. Salama, the wife of the Prophet, says, sure, I will do that. Suddenly, a while after Salama, she noticed that Imam al-Hussein was running towards the room of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She tried to stop him, thinking that he's going to disturb the Prophet, but he slipped from her arms and he went inside the room. Salama says, a while after, I heard the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam crying. She was puzzled. What happened? Is Hussein disturbing the Prophet? Why is he grieving? What happened? She says, I entered the room. I apologized. I told him, Ya Rasulullah, I couldn't stop Hussein from coming to your room. What happened, Ya Rasulullah? She says, I saw the Prophet lying on the floor and Imam Hussein sitting on the chest of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. And my dear brothers and sisters, whenever I remember the scene of young Hussein sitting on the chest of the Prophet, I cannot help but remember the words of the poet who says, يَوْمٌ عَلَى صَدْرِ الْمُصْطَفَى وَيَوْمٌ عَلَى وَجْهِ الثَّرَى. One day on the chest of the Mustafa and one day on the plains of Karbala. She says, I saw Hussein on the chest of Rasulullah and the Prophet was sobbing. He was grieving. I told him, Ya Rasulullah, what disturbs you? Why are you crying like that? I've not seen you cry like that. He told her, oh Salama, I was having a good time with my grandson Hussein. When Jibreel descended upon me, he told me, Ya Rasulullah, do you love your grandson Hussein? I said, yes, of course I love my grandson Hussein. He's a part of me. How can I not love him? He told me, Ya Rasulullah, let me tell you that one day your ummah will kill your grandson Hussein. In the land of Karbala, they will sever his head. And then, this is narrated even in Sunni sources. And then Jibreel told me, Ya Rasulullah, would you like to see the dust on which your grandson Hussein will be killed? He said, yes. He says, he took a handful of the dust of Karbala and he gave it to me. And here, Salama, I will give it to you. If one day you see this dust turn into blood, know that my grandson Hussein has been killed. Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un.